So, hi everyone. So, my name is Anetha.
And my name is Inaya.
So, today we are going to present about a walkathon that we hosted through our club, Interact Club. So, let's make it So, to quickly recap of Hurricane Maria, it was the worst natural disaster in Dominica, which is a country in the Caribbean. It caused many serious injuries to those who were affected, and it was also considered a humanitarian crisis in Puerto Rico. The hurricane started on September 16, 2017, and ended in October 3rd.
Okay, so this is a map, and Clarkstown North is around here, and Puerto Rico is right here, and then this is the path of Hurricane Maria. So the effects of Hurricane Maria. So most of Puerto Rico didn't have electricity, and 3 million people didn't have electricity to be exact. In addition, many houses, streets, and vegetation were destroyed, and 1 million Puerto Ricans did not have fresh water. In addition, there was no access to food, and flooding occurred as well. And 64 people died due to the direct effect of the storm damage, and then 1,000 people died due to lack of response or slowness of response. And 95% of the wireless cell sites were out of power.
So, what was my idea? So, I saw Hurricane Maria and its dangerous impacts on all the people in Puerto Rico on the news, and I was just talking to my dad casually one day, and I was like, oh, we should do something to help the people in Puerto Rico. So something kind of clicked in my head where I was like, oh, we should do a walkathon. So I told Inaya the idea, and she loved it, and then I spread the word to my club, and my club advisor loved it, Mrs. Joan Jordan. She also liked it, and then we started promoting it from there, from September, and the planning process I'll get into later on, but it took a total of 2 months. So this was a form that I created and I distributed to people who are interested. So just to recap the form really quickly, this was the form, and all you have to do is put the name of the individual who is interested in wanting to help, and then all they had to do was put a name and email address of the sponsor and how much he or she was willing to give, and then turn it into me or any of the advisors of the club or cabinet members. So again, what we did to help was create a walkathon for victims in Puerto Rico. The walkathon was held on November 18th, 2017, and the money we collected was given directly to American Red Cross, which from there will get sent directly to Puerto Rico.
So how did we spread the word? So basically on October 24th, our whole club made posters. And afterwards, Anetha, Corinne, and I then hung the posters up in the main building, the annex building, and the new building. In addition, we were also on the announcements on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. And we did this obviously in order to tell everyone in the school about the walkathon. And other ways we spread the word were our Clubs Remind 101. We also told all our friends and loved ones, and we presented the walkathon to the AP, 3H, and 200-201 Spanish classes, in Spanish, of course. And we also told people outside of Clarkstown North, like I said earlier. So these are pictures. So this picture right here is, you can't really see it, but basically these are our club members making the posters, and then this is obviously Daisy holding a poster, and then this is the AP Spanish class that we presented in. Okay, so experiences. So on Halloween, Anetha and I went door to door in her neighborhood to tell people of the walkathon as well as ask for donations. And this day we received over $150 that night, despite looking like stuffed animals because we dressed up as onesies. And in addition, the next day, my feet were killing me because we walked over a mile there, like from Anetha's house to her neighbor's house and then back. And I was dumb and just decided to wear UGG slippers instead of sneakers. And I also went door to door with my other friend who lives in Congers, and it was kind of awkward at first because she told me after the fact that she didn't know any of her neighbors. So basically no one knew who we were, like each time we walked up to someone's door. And then to make matters worse, she then made me do all the talking because she's extremely shy. So as a result, more people were hesitant to give money because they didn't really see me before because I live in New City and she lives in Congers. And also, we forgot to wear like a CHSN sweatshirt or something to let people know that we are legit, and we only brought the form. And also, we had a couple of awkward experiences as well. So for example, one of her neighbors was already outside, so like as he was walking out, we were walking to him. So then both of us just like stopped and froze, and like he just got scared because he didn't expect us to be there. And also in another house, we then rang the doorbell, and then like the lady didn't answer the door, but instead she opened her window and asked, can she help us? And that scared us as well because we weren't expecting someone to just open a window and like yell outside of it. And lastly, one of her middle neighbors was smoking outside. Like, he was just watching us, and that was kind of creepy in general because we didn't know him. And also that same day, it was really cold outside, so that made matters a little bit worse. But all in all, my experience with Ariel was fine, and we ended up getting $30, which isn't that bad. And for our Spanish presentations, like I said earlier, Anetha and I presented in the AP Spanish class, the 200-201 class, and the 3H class. And overall, we got a good response, but the response in the AP and 200-201 classes was a little better because the 3H kids, not all of them, but some of them were just staring at us with blank faces, whereas the AP and 200-201 kids seemed more interested, and they also asked us questions. And these are 2 videos that we have of the night we went to ask people for donations on Halloween.
This is the video, just a recap of like me asking an actual person and his response.
There you go, there you go. You're welcome. I absolutely would. You need money now, though, right?
Yeah, I need money.
What kind of money in the place?
Oh, okay.
All right?
Yeah.
I'll shop back in a little while if you guys are still in
All right, thank you.
Okay.
So that was just a video and how we asked people, and we did that to all of the neighbors. So
Yeah. And on the actual event day, Anetha, Corinne, and I, as well as the other officers, arrived to the event at 8 a.m., which was 2 hours before the event started. And we did this obviously in order to set up for the event. And in our setup, we basically carried tables to their desired locations. And then we also set up signs that told people where to go. And then we also set up the food. And at first, we were scared because people didn't show up, and it was already 9:55. But then around 9:58, one girl showed up, and then more people started coming afterwards. And honestly, we were surprised at the turnout because not that many people participate in like school events or school sponsored events. And once everyone was settled, the event started, and then I was stationed on the walking path to give people words of encouragement as well as make sure everyone signed in. And then Anetha was stationed in the front to make sure everyone knew where they were going and then to answer any questions or concerns that anyone had. And all in all, the event was a success because we reached over our target goal, and it was also loads of fun.
So these are just some pictures of the actual event. So over here on the left, you see my brother and sister, both middle schoolers, kind of enjoying the event and supporting me, the club, the school, and the whole relief effort. And then in the middle, we have the picture of the cabinet members, the teacher in the middle, and then the 3 volunteers that came early. And then this was sort of our setup, and the banners were made by the art club, which you'll see more pictures later on. And then we had food, we had drinks, we had bandanas that were given to all the volunteers and those who donated. And then we have a picture over here of Anaya and Sarah also enjoying the event. So again, quickly to mention the planning process and how I went about it as touched upon earlier on. So here, firstly, you can see the art club drawing the actual banners because they were really nice enough to help us out and draw the banners. So that really helped us out and it looked nice in the end. And then we also had the Bach to Rock Music School reach out to me, the director, Jessie, as seen over here in the picture. She reached out to me and was willing to provide music for our event to, again, further support the relief effort. So we had a great time there, and I had to think about how we were going to get everyone and spread the word and get everyone to come to this event and know more about it. So that's why, as Anaya said previously, we went to Spanish classes, we were on the intercom for school, and we had everyone know about the event. And then these are the results and the final product of our event. So over here is just a chart of each individual that donated and gave money, and on here you see how much each person collected, and then we got a total of $2,226.26. And then in addition, our club donated $173.74 directly in addition to that amount, and we got a total of $2,400 sent directly to American Red Cross to go right to Puerto Rico to help people.
Okay, so the walkathon in relation to social studies. So we were made aware of the severe effect of the geographical features can have on people, and for example, Puerto Rico's location was one of the reasons sending supplies was difficult. Also, history covers the branch of social studies, and social studies is the study of human societies such as geography and civics is the rights and duties of citizenship. Therefore, the walkathon relates to social studies because as citizens, Anetha and I felt we had a right/duty to help those in need, especially because Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States. And ultimately, as citizens of the same country, we should work to help each other when in need, no matter someone's race, religion, gender, or language.
And this is just some information about our club, so you guys can all join the club. That's our website. It looks like this. It is kind of to alert whenever we have another meeting. And then also this is our Remind 101 if you guys would like to join the club and help us for future events and activities that we do. Does anybody have any questions?